Good morning, everyone. Just going live this morning, almost 4 a.m. My workday has started. So I'm just on my way to pick up an important VIP to then escort to Sydney International Airport. So again, guys, just like I did yesterday, just general chit chat. Try to make some pleasant conversations, learn a bit from each other. In terms of topic, there's nothing set as such. It's mainly just everyday issue, everyday things, things that are of concern to you and me for that matter. We can talk about it, we can discuss it, and we can ultimately, just see where the conversation leads us. I've got about 45 minutes or so to spare whilst I make my way in extremely wet weather this morning. So Sydney weather today is pretty bad. It's cold, it's wet, it's dark. There was some ice on my car this morning that I had to remove. So yeah, guys, just waiting on you all. I'll be here. If anyone jumps on, feel free to jump on. It's a bit dark. I don't want to put the interior dome light on. It might affect me and other drivers behind. So hopefully the lighting gets where I want it. Once I get to the freeway, maybe it'll see me a little bit clearer. For now, I'm just going to sit back, enjoy the drive. May stop at a local drive-through if I have time. Maybe just grab a nice cup of coffee for now. It is extremely wet, so all those Sydney dwellers, I'm sure you can see the cold weather. If you're up and about, getting ready to start your day, I'm sure you'll be looking out the window right now and seeing just how wet it really is. I don't know if you can hear the rain coming down on the car. But yeah, so for those that have just joined in, it's just a general chit chat, no specific topic whatsoever. Just basically, just engagement, talking about everyday issues and everyday concerns, everyday people. So if you have anything that you want to talk about, feel free to jump on, ask away. We'll start a conversation that way. Just so you know, my passion is security. So I'm heavily involved in the security industry here in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. So if that is of interest to you, feel free to throw questions my way. Okay, so a few people join the live and have a chat. Feel free to jump on and let's have a chat. Very, very wet this morning. Extremely wet. So yesterday I got talking with a gentleman. He threw a few questions my way. Again about the industry. We also spoke to another young lad who was talking about property prices and his ambitions to join the armed forces and other specialty divisions that he was looking at getting into. So all the best to him. I'm sure a lot of personnel in the defence force are making an active career, very fulfilling career. Some all for law enforcement. I'm pro law enforcement and defence. But yeah, happy to have a chat. am hoping that the drive-through is open. I'm dying for a coffee this morning. Again, it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. My day has already started. Ay. Best night's sleep. Could have been better, but I didn't sleep in. I actually never sleep in, but the fact that I literally got almost only 4 hours of sleep last night and was up by 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah, it will be definitely an early night tonight, that's for sure. No doubt about it. So again, if anyone wants to jump on and ask any questions, wants to engage, I'm still learning the whole YouTube live thing, so I'm very new at this. But I think yesterday, for the first time going live, there was some fruitful conversation that came out of it. I think it's posted in my channel. So yeah, feel free to check it out. It's the nature of this stream. Again, I say general chit chat, but I'm hoping for it to be a little bit more than that. Engagement on hot topics or specific things that are of concern to you. Problems and issues that we can share common ground and talk about it. It looks like I'm making good progress. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I should still have time to hop in for a coffee. I'm positive that at this time I may beat the, inbound city traffic. Yeah, it's still a bit early, so I may have a clear run all the way down the M5 or up the M5 into the city. Yeah, for those who have joined in, welcome. So again, it's all about engagement. I'm looking to talk about and discuss everyday issues. So if you've got an everyday issue that affects us all, or you think may affect us all, feel free to throw it my way, and I'll do my best to address it or discuss it. I'll just simply tell you I don't know, or maybe I have a life experience that may be of help to you. So again, my passion is security. I'm involved in the security industry. I'm well experienced in it. I'm good at what I do. So maybe there's something in there that we can talk about. Love it. Green light all the way through. I'm making good time, not speeding, not breaking any traffic laws, adhering to the speed limits, obeying all the signs. There's no need to check on the lights and sirens. Very, very, very wet. Due to, if you don't do well in the winter or in the cold as well, I'm not very good with the cold. So many layers you can put on, doesn't help. I mean, I'm limited today in a black suit and all black. So, yeah, a bit chilly. But comfort of the car, I've got the heater on, just set on 23 degrees, not overly hot. So just right. Got the seat warmer on. So for now, it's comfortable. Just waiting to drive into a coffee drive-through. So I need my caffeine fix this morning. I need a big caffeine fix. It is going to be a long day. Alrighty. So for some reason I'm a mocha man. Don't ask me why. It's a mocha or a latte? Today will be a mocha. Bear with me. Hello. Sorry, now you just no worries. Just at the drive-through. Feel free to drop any questions my way. Looking for some topics to discuss this morning. Yeah, hi, good morning. Can I grab a regular mocha, please? Okay. Thank you. Anything else? No, that's it. Just ordered my mocha. Hopefully it's not scalding hot. Nothing worse than a scalding hot beverage. Yeah, man. Thank you. Cutting it close. Cutting it close. Got to be there by 10 to 5. Looks like I'm going to make it just shy of 4:45 this morning. So let's wait and see. Again, hopefully I don't encounter any inbound city traffic, but I think at this time I should be right. Usually if you leave after 5 o'clock, that's when you start to hit traffic. So should be right. Should be right. So guys, again, for those who are on there and not sure what's going on, so Talk with Shads or Live with Shads, it's more about engaging and discussing everyday issues. So I don't have any specific topics that I've set. It's more, let's just get on, let's talk about things that matter, things that are affecting everyone, and we can sort of brainstorm and throw ideas and opinions. So let's try to keep it respectful and fruitful, and try to come out of it, educated one way or the other on both sides. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not an influencer. I'm just someone who likes to voice out his opinions. I'm very active in the security industry or the security community here in New South Wales. I do have a fair amount of influence. Cheers, mate. I do have a lot of experience in the field, and I'm also quite experienced amongst other industries that I've been involved in over the eons. Yeah, eons. Cheers. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so haven't lost too much time. I've lost a minute or two here and there, but can probably make that up when I jump on the freeway. That I'll be speeding, but if I get a clear run, it should make up some lost time. Once again, good morning, Sydney. It's extremely wet this morning. The rain's coming down, quite heavily. It's very cold. My external temperature shows it at 5 degrees right now. It's cold in relative terms for Sydney. Obviously, other parts of the world will experience colder winters and icy winters. Hey, Frog, morning to you. I'm in Australia too, by the way. I'm in Sydney. Yeah, from Sydney. Raised and lived in Sydney all my life. Whereabouts are you? Sydney yourself? Boys in blue on the side. Morning, gentlemen. All right, what'd you get up to in Sydney? Work or pleasure? Oh, you're from Newey. Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while. More of a passing by sort of thing, but not. I can't say that I've actually explored the city of Newcastle. Possibly only once. At a client meeting in the CBD. So that's about the only time that I've actually gone into Newcastle CBD. All right, okay. Was that a car show or like a car meet or an actual car show? Oh, kangaroos jumping across the freeway. Everyone else outside of Australia, it's quite common here. Speaking of car shows, I'm all for fossil fuels, right? I don't endorse electric cars, microwave on wheels and so forth. So it'll be interesting to see in future times, what are we going to have electric car shows where everything is dead silent. It'll just be expensive white goods on wheels. So petrol power, diesel power, yeah, bad. But hey, I'm all for saving the planet and all. Do my bit, but you've got to have an engine. It's got to have an engine. It's got to make some sort of noise. A nice, unbalanced V8 canned. Nothing beats that. Yeah, look, don't get me wrong, but some of the EV cars are nice. I'm not a Tesla fan, but I've been in an Audi e-tron, and that thing is super quick, very nice. But I think it would be nicer with a V8 in there. So it's wet, it's foggy, and not very pretty this morning. But yeah, I think future generations won't get to experience, or won't get to enjoy that driving experience when it's all about EV and hybrids and electric and battery powered and all that sort of jazz. Yeah, nice RX-7. My second car that I ever owned was a Skyline R31 Silhouette. I still remember it. I mean, those days are gone for me, but yeah, I've had a couple of Commodores, Calais as well. I had an SS, sorry, I had a VS Calais, I had a VY Calais, and then a VE SS, the 6.2 litre. So that was nice. Actually, in the wagon, and then kind of moved into more family friendly vehicles after that. So this was a younger age, younger side. But yeah, I had some fun. Oh, nice 88 walkie. Those must be rare at the moment. Yeah, I learnt in stick, so I'm a manual fan. Although I mean, obviously now the majority of the cars are automatic. You're right. On a manual, you need to look for something more sporty and more, you know, wouldn't mind a Mustang 5.0 in a manual. Nice dark horse. But that'll be probably for me more of a toy on a weekend. But then again, I could see myself, going into a meeting and pulling up the dark horse. So that would be a nice little thing to have. Very first car was an 88 Laser, KA Laser. I think it's a KA Laser sedan. It was Ferrari red. Bought that one for $500. Didn't really do any modifications to it other than an exhaust. Redid the suspension, lowered it a bit. Put some nice 16s on it. Some low profile. So it was nice. It was a manual. I had that for almost 2 years. Probably did a dozen or so trips to Melbourne and back. And funny enough, the only thing that didn't work on that car was the speedo. So I think the other day I was talking about that to my son, telling him about the first car and how everything was. There was no screens, there was no Bluetooth and all this and that. So it took him a while to comprehend that. And then when I mentioned there was no speedo, he was like, well, "How do you know how fast you're going?" So it was guesswork, especially trying to guess and match the revs with the airspeed and all that. I'm trying to sit 110 kilometers an hour on the freeway. But hey, I was spot on. And I proved it to him the other day. I covered my speedo, locked it, and he said, "Okay, show me 80 kilometers an hour." I'm like, "Okay." So without looking at the speedo, I had my hand over it. I went to what I thought was 80 k's an hour, put my hand off, and I was at 79. So still have it. I still got it. Yeah, the Laser was a nice car. It was a good car. Mechanically, okay. Never had any dramas with it. Until such time that I upgraded it for the Skyline, but I loved it. It had when I bought it $500 off someone. They had already resprayed it, so that was resprayed into the Ferrari nice shiny Ferrari red color. It had stock, bicycle wheels on it, and then all I did just to improve that look and match the color scheme, I just put some nice chrome. Chrome was a thing back then, so there was no matte, no satin finish and all that sort of thing. So I put some nice chrome 16 inches on it. It was a nice looking car. It was a head turner in this time. A little 2.25 inch exhaust, made a little bit of noise. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, just being red, gave it more horses. Yeah, 100%. It's the perception. Got a red car, Ferrari red, so naturally it's going to go like a Ferrari, poor man's Ferrari. I had a lot of fun in that car. Young, wild. Um, Not, yeah, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I still remember it like it was yesterday. The interior was, um, It wasn't a brown interior. It was actually charcoal black interior. So that was nice as well. It had, it also had sort of black velour seats. Nice. I think it was 4 speed or 5 speed. No, it was actually 5 speed manual. Yeah, 5 speed manual. Nice white Mustang with blue stripes in front of me, so it's nice looking car. Yes, I can't tell them all. Obviously, my kids do. I still can't tell them that my first car cost $500. When I sold it off, I sold it for almost $3 grand. So 18, 19 years old. It's a good sale. So right now I'm just about to enter the airport tunnel, so I'm hoping that my connection doesn't drop. If it lags a little bit, forgive me. It shouldn't. Get out of my way. So, Frog, what do you do? What do you do up in Newcastle? So I'm in the airport tunnel right now. Actually, not the airport tunnel. I'm in the M8 tunnel. So I'm going to take that all the way to the city. So I should be arriving at my destination in about 15 minutes or so. I would like to have been there a little bit earlier, but yeah, it wasn't possible this morning. It was extremely cold. I'm freezing. My hands are cold. me. I'm not speeding. So, Frog, I'm not sure if you're still here, but what do you get up to in Newcastle? What do you do in Newcastle? Do you work there? So you wrecked your mum's on. That was your own Liberty Super. Okay. So the only car I ever wrecked was my mum's Suzuki Vitara. Yep. It was back in the year 2000 or 2000. No, sorry. It's 2002. So I did I did an illegal U-turn. It's late at night, just finished work. Being young and stupid, couldn't go 100 meters down the road to do a proper legal turn, so I decided to do an illegal U-turn and got T-boned. So that wasn't very pleasant. It was quite nasty. Okay, yellow. How you going this morning? So for anyone that's just joined in, so my stream, at the moment I haven't set a theme or topic of discussion. It's more general, talking about everyday things. I was having a conversation there with Froggy about cars and things like that. So it's always a good topic to talk about. But I'm open to any other topics of discussion, something that might be on your mind, something that may be impacting your life, um, any issues, problems that we're facing in the world. I'm happily to talk about that. Myself, security is my passion. I'm well versed in it, well trained in it, I know all about it, I'm quite successful in it. So it's always something to talk about there. Thanks for joining in, Yellow. You could have been red, you could have been green, you could have been blue, but you chose yellow. Okay, so we are exiting here. Is there anything on your mind, Yellow? On this side. Oh, don't tell me. No, not good. has happened? Oh, camera switched positions. Oh, that's not good. All right, here we go. Yeah. I had a call this morning. Yeah, my phone goes off 24/7. It doesn't really matter that it's still 4 o'clock in the morning or 4:30. My phone will still ring. It's too early. It's too early for this. I'm getting too old for this. So about maybe 7, 8 minutes out. No, still on time. Tracking. So Yellow, I'm not sure if you're still here, but yeah, tell me a bit more about you, or if there's anything that you want to discuss. Feel free. I do have limited time right now, but maybe able to answer or talk about something. Six minutes. No, Froggy. So I'm assuming that you're no longer here. But yeah, look, thanks for the chat. It was good to talk about. I haven't talked about cars in a long time, actually. Brought back memories, almost nostalgic. So again, go petrol power. I do not want to be the EV generation. No chance. I refuse to accept them. I refuse to endorse them. Refuse to drive them. Call it driving. Expensive white goods on wheels. The stories I've heard about EVs, going on long drives, pulling into a service station to charge up, which probably takes about an hour anyway. Whereas you could, do a splash and dash in under 5 minutes. Conventional combustion engine. Only to find out that the EV charging point is out of order. Question arises: what happens then? What do they do? Trip cancelled. Call the tow truck. Pretty sure that's what happens. And you see it all the time. You go past and you see the charging point, and it says out of order, or there's a numpty sitting on it, and his car's just there and it's unattended. And you have no idea how long it's going to be. Yeah, and that'd be quite worrying. Conventional engine running low on fuel. Yeah, no issues. Just jump into any petrol station, any service station. Yeah, some of the prices may vary, but you can still get fuel. running low on battery, pull into a charging point, it's out of order, you're screwed. Not unless you're carrying a diesel generator in your boot. Charge your car from a diesel generator, which would obviously defy the whole purpose of having an EV. But then again, all the charging points probably feed back to the grid, which relies on fossil fuel anyway. So yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, I just don't think the infrastructure is there right now. It's probably a cost thing, but yeah, infrastructure is definitely not there for an EV world. But guys, I'll say good morning and goodbye. I am now 1 minute out from my destination, so I will call it a morning. Thanks for those who joined. I will try and give an update probably today if I get the chance to. But yeah, it's been fun. Thank you to all who have decided to join me. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more content. It will give me motivation to post more content. And then obviously, as I gain more experience in streaming, the content will just get better and better. Oh, no. Oh, damn, I thought I missed it. No, I'm just there. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make it fun, productive. Talk to you soon. See you.